Hello, I'm Jacob Bertram from Washington State University's Executive MBA program, the International Business course in spring semester 2013. This article from the Wall Street Journal was published on January 3, 2013, and deals with the debt crisis in Spain. The article's title, Spain Drains Fund Backing Pensions. Spain is not alone in its debt crisis. Neighboring countries, France and Greece, have recently overthrew governments enforcing austerity measures. Economic growth is slow in the European Union, and many governments have found it hard to repay or refinance debt. In summary, the article discusses how Spain got to the current position it's in with its retirement fund. In previous times, Spain had a surplus and they were able to save funds in a rainy day fund, so to speak, for when times were not as good. The bad times started in about 2009 when there was a global economic crash. Spain has found it hard to fund current obligations and has looked to its retirement accounts as a source of cash. This practice is not unusual for government. Many governments not only fund current year obligations with cash received from taxes, but also with selling government bonds to both foreign and domestic bondholders, and also looking to its retirement funds, such as Social Security, or in the United States, the Medicare accounts. Many concerns are coming from retirement areas in Spain where people are looking at this challenge that Spain is in, and they're like, okay, well, we are using our cash now to pay current year government obligations and current year pensions, but is there going to be money around when those who are young now retire? This chart here shows the retirement fund is full of IOUs and how cash was depleted. As you can see, the red bar is the Spanish government debt, and it is increasing to right now, as the article was published in 2013 and 2011, the data there shows that almost 90% of the Spain Social Security Reserve Fund was tied up in Spanish government debt, and only about 10% was coming from foreign holdings from outside. This causes many to speculate about a bailout by the European Union, which not only has political consequences for Spain, but also it's risky because of treaty limitations on what the fund can be used for. The Spanish government is currently defending the process. According to the government, that in 2013, the economic conditions will start to improve, which will allow them to have cash to pay off the government bonds that are in the retirement fund, or to sell the bonds out on the open market. Well, in the United States, why would we care about this? Spain is a small country on the other side of the world, which may not have a big impact on our daily lives. First, one of the impacts as the debt crisis in Europe is strengthening the US dollar. Despite the US debt and deficit levels, US interest rates are low, which attracts investors here, and the dollar is seen as a stable currency. However, as we saw when the Greek economic crisis happened and the government was enforcing the austerity measures, American markets took a hit and our stock market dropped several hundred points. The Eurozone is also the US's largest trading partner. By being one of our largest trading partners, they have a demand for the US goods and services, which leads to exports and jobs here in the United States. We also see similarities to what is currently going on in the United States with our Social Security fund and our Medicare fund. Right now, the funds are projected to only be able to pay out 75% of payments after a certain time. What we see that is happening around the world, we can use and learn from here. Technology has made it so that all of us are global players, and impacts felt far away in other countries can be felt right here at home. So as the chart shows here, we are all in this together. So as one country is starting to take an impact, it's going to cascade to other countries. And in this case, it is happening in France and Germany and Spain, and may continue throughout Europe and hit the United States as well. So in summary, the Spanish retirement system has been replaced with government bonds. Spain is looking to the future of when they are able to repay that. We're looking for open and stable markets, and we're using this as a learning opportunity from other countries.